Now this video shows that it's constantly good to practice the different parts of locomotives, and as you practice parts, it's also good to constantly develop your eye as you look at locomotives. What I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be doing the rear radiator grille of an SD40-2, and in doing it, what I'm going to first do is I'm going to do the rear radiator grille of one of the later model SD40-2s, and there's two grills, and in this case let's make them be about an inch, and if they're an inch they should be a little less than about a half an inch. And why it's good to practice little detailed parts of your drawing is whenever you work on your drawing, little parts of tight detail like the radiator grills, it'll show that you've practiced areas like this, and in a second you'll see. Next thing you do is that there's kind of a rim around the grill. Just do a tiny little line around the inside of the grill. And as I often erase, this is a little too thick right here on this one, so I'm going to erase it. Put it a little closer to the edge. And the main thing that we're practicing in this, we're practicing two things. We're practicing our eye for detail, and we're also practicing on these radiator grills. What they are is they're just a lot of lines right next to each other. As you can see, I'm just doing line after line after line. And what time and patience do is your lines will get to the point that you can just make them be one after another, where, so you can kind of see they're just evenly spaced, because what you want to do is you want to make it look very mechanical, like a machine made this. And time and patience and practice will keep your lines straight as they go up and down. And what the trick is having the horizontal lines be straight and the vertical lines be straight. Now there's one other step that I'm going to show you in this. These now are basically late model SD40-2 grills. They have the vertical grill lines. And then what part of this instruction too is the early model SD40-2 grills, they have more of kind of a mesh grill. And so what you can quickly do with this, where a lot of people, when they look at the earlier ones, they'll look at your grill, and the spotting feature is that. So if you start putting a horizontal line inside the grill, these are the ones from the first few years of SD40-2s, where if you start to look at different SD40-2s, some just have the vertical lines and some have the vertical horizontal kind of mesh grill. And these, if you want to put one last detail, they kind of have a little bar that goes about every so often. That kind of just gives one final detail. And that all of a sudden turned a late model SD40-2 grill. And horizontal line. And those are really good, as I keep saying, to practice, 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 because when you're drawing a whole SD40-2, the tightness of that detail will really show. And if you have any questions and comments, please leave them below in the question and comment section. Thanks. It's great to practice SD40-2 grills with you.